Hi everyone, this is Brad. I want to share a few experiences my family's had with virtual learning. My wife is a fourth grade teacher, my daughter's a fifth grader, and son is a second grader. If you're using something like Google Classroom to communicate with your class, just a reminder, not all students are going to be using the Chrome browser or a Chromebook. Possibility they're using an iPad. So if you share something like a doc sheet or slide, they would need to make sure that they download those apps in the App Store. Okay, so in Classroom, there's a possibility maybe you shared something and maybe the sharing settings aren't right, and maybe a student wants to let you know instantly. So what you could do is go into the settings gear and then come over here to where it says stream, and you could allow students to comment. Make sure to save that, and then they could comment to let you know. You can always go back and change that if you like to. Another one within Classroom, if you select the three lines called the hamburger, what you could do is scroll all the way down here and you're going to see settings. If you select the settings gear, you could take a look at your notifications and remove what you'd like to. Also, if you're enrolled in a lot of classes and you want to remove some of those for whatever reason, you could certainly do that right there. You can always go back in and add them back if needed. Now, from a student point of view, I just want to show you when you place classwork or assignments in, I'd always recommend your students to go into classwork, because what can happen is if they go into classwork, they're going to see the information right here and when things are due, and then they're going to go ahead and be able to, for example, click on this right here. Now, if they select view assignment, you're going to see that it's going to look a little bit different because now it's over here. So just know that, and when they go in, they could go in and they could go ahead and turn this in. Of course, students can also add comments if you'd like them to, but they can turn it in right here. So if they turn it in, go ahead, they can turn this in. If they make a mistake, they can go ahead and they can unsubmit it. You as a teacher can also go in and return it to them as well. They can go back in, fix it, and then turn it back in. So that is just nice to have. Also wanted to show you if the students do go into as like here, they can see the information that's due. So if they want to go into this one, they can select sample, and then when they're done, they can select mark as done, because when you're finished with it, it's just nice to know that that has then been removed, and it's nice they do not see this anymore. Just a nice feature to have, and for the students to be able to see what still needs to be done. Another one, just sharing PDFs. If you are sharing PDFs for students to work on, just a reminder, they don't all have printers. So maybe the possibility for them to just write out the answers, take a picture, and send it to you in an email would be helpful. And the last one I'm just going to share is Screencastify is a great, easy extension to use if you want to do some screencasts, as well as Vidyard. And if you want, there's also one where you could just use online voice recorder, where you could go ahead, record your voice, download it, add it to your Google Drive, and share it into your classroom. It's a nice personal touch. If you do have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Take care.